Hey everyone, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching today. So I'm going to show you how I've made this shutter card using the Perfect Plants and the 6x6 shutter die set. There's also the 5x7 shutter die set as well, so you can create this very similar theme with the 5x7 size if that's the one you have. But I've got new bundles that I've put together and they're linked in the description box below, so you can see all of this product together. So I've got the belly band here with my sentiment and then the papers, and then when you open this one, to the crazy plant lady, and I've got more of the plant stamps there along the bottom. I've embossed these pieces and I've used my papers again inside, and then that one just closes up, and then you can write your message on the back, or you can have your message written inside here. It's entirely up to you. It's a really fun card to make, so let's get started. So this is the 6x6 shutter card die set. So I've already gone ahead and prepared all of the pieces here, and I'm using the Perfect Plants stamp set, and I've taken the papers from the reveal wheel backgrounds, which was what the Perfect Plants set was all part of originally. So it's nice to mix it all up and just show you different ways. So what I've done, so in the 6x6 set you get the dies to make your 6x6 card blank, which are these large squares, and you've got the side gatefolds there. I have tutorials showing you how to use those dies, but because I'm a bit lazy, I've just cut a piece of 12x6, scored at 3 and 9, and just made my gatefold. Okay, so if you want to make it separately, then there's the dies there that will do that for you, but you can just score it as well. This die here is for the belly band, so you want to cut that twice. So I've got my two pieces there, and then I've die cut this one twice in white cardstock, and that's my shutters. And then you've got these two rectangle dies that will sit inside each other. They're your mats and layers for your center panel that the shutter will be behind. So I've cut those. If I lay everything down here so you can see exactly what I've used. So you've got a square die here, which is this smaller one. You've got your large one, which will make the actual gatefold, and then you've got your smaller one. I've done that one in the green. I think I'm going to emboss on this in white embossing powder. I've then cut these two using the same green. So this one's going to go down through the middle, and then the pattern paper on the top. Okay, so that's using those two. The shutters are going to go underneath this piece here. So you'll start to see that green breaking up, like so. I've then cut the side pieces, which are going to go underneath here, like so. And I've embossed them using my leafy embossing folder. I just thought it tied quite nicely with this theme. And you've got the die there to cut those side panels. And I've cut again in the pattern paper here, and this is going to go on the very front, so the belly band will go over the top of that. And then you get all your other squares for your belly band topper, and also to cut your aperture here. So what you want to do first of all with these styles is stick all of these pieces down. So I'm going to attach those ones, and then these ones on the front here. Okay, so they're all stuck down, and then in the set you get all of these squares. So like I said, you've got your larger ones to create your belly band topper, so that's these three here, and then the smaller ones are to create your aperture and to mat and layer around that. So what I've done is I've taken if I just stack them all together there, you want to take the third smallest, which is just a plain straight square. Okay, and that's the one that I'm going to use to cut into here. Now you can cut it straight on as a square shape like this, or you can have it as a diamond shape, and I'm going to go about in the middle there. So I've stuck those two together, and I'm just going to tack that in place. You can have it more towards the top if you want your sentiment here, but you need to make sure, if you go more towards the top, make sure that your shutter can slide under, and you'll need to have a space here to pop your foam. So you want to make sure that that's, you know, it's all going to work. So I'm just going to do this one more towards the middle there. And then I've taken that same die that I just cut the aperture there, and I've taken then the pattern one, cut those together, and it gives you a little frame, and that's going to go over the top there. So I'm actually going to stick this one down now. Okay, so next you want to place this one over the middle of the card. Make sure you've got equal amount either side here, and then just take a pencil and just lightly, you don't need to draw around the whole thing, just kind of mark the sides there, just so you know where you can stamp your sentiment. I'm just going to line this up. I think that's about centered. And then you just want to rub out any pencil marks. Next, I'm going to take my foam tape here. You want a thin foam tape. If you've got foam pads, you can just cut those down. I'm just going to add a strip along the top and the bottom. Again, you want to be able to make sure that these can, you know, pass through quite easily. And then I'm just going to stick this one down. Again, making sure it's all straight along the bottom and your sentiment is in the middle. Okay. Then you're going to take these two, and I like to put them together like this. They're kind of overlapping each other. And you're just going to slide that underneath, and then just move them around so you've got the kind of join there in the middle of this diamond or square, whatever shape it is. And just pull it out a little bit so there's kind of a gap. It's good to leave a little gap because then you won't get any buckling around your shutters. Make sure it's all nice and straight, and like I said, in the middle there. Okay, then I'm just going to push down on the shutters in the middle there so they don't shift. I'm going to run my glue all the way down one side. You can do both at the same time if you want, but I'll do it like this, and then just close that one. Make sure that you've scored on these ones as well. It does emboss the score line, but give them a good burnish and fold them, because this needs to be able to fold, you know, when it opens and closes. So I'm just going to keep that one down, and then I'm going to do the same with this one. And then again, just close that one like so. And don't be tempted to lift this too soon. Just give it a minute to completely, you know, for that glue to set, and then we can lift it. So whilst that's drying, I'm going to wrap my belly band around here. So I'm going to attach them together like so. And then I'm going to put the join at the back, and then I'm going to just wrap this one around, and then wrap this one over, and just use your little tab there to attach those together. You want it to wrap round nice enough so it holds it, but not, you know, too tight that people would struggle to take it off. And then these will cover your join on the front here. So I'm just going to run my glue on there, stick that one down, and then I'm going to use the construction glue just to add a bit of strength. So I'm just going to slide that off, and I'll decorate that further in a minute, but I'm just going to give that all a minute to dry. And now I'm going to start with this side, very carefully open that one up, and then I just like to burnish just over that side there, and then again carefully. And you'll see there you get your reveal. It will stand nicely with your message exposed, and then as it closes you should have a nice glide, a nice slide movement there. You could stamp on here if you want, but I'm going to keep that plain because I'm going to now add all of these bits here. So I've got all of the different plants here from the set, and I thought I'd have the hanging ones coming down from each side like so, and then I've got all of these ones which I thought would look quite cute along the bottom, and then I've got the little tag here with the smile which could go there, and then that's probably enough. I don't know whether to put, I guess I could. Oh no, I'll keep some for the front, for the belly band. So we'll have a couple on the front there with another one of the sentiments. Yeah, and that one can be at the top of the belly band there. So I'm going to get those all stuck down. So that's the card all finished. I've just decorated the belly band with another sentiment there and then those other plants. I think that looks really nice. And then slide that one off to the crazy plant lady. It's a really fun card. Love all of the little plants there. I think they're so cute. And you can just display the belly band in the front there. I might add, I kind of have to, got to add a little bit of glaze, maybe on the monstera or the cheese plant leaves here. Just so there's a little bit of gloss. Just on there, that looks really cool. And let's add it also to the peace lily here. And let's do, I just need to keep that flat now. We'll add it to the little leaves here on the watering can and also the cheeks on there as well. They're just a little details that when they catch the light you do notice them, so I'll just keep that there so it's nice and flat for a minute. I'll just bring that all down there so you can see it. So I hope you've enjoyed this 6x6 shutter card from me today using the perfect plants. I think it looks really cute and just another idea and different way to use the die set. So like I said at the beginning, check the links in the description box below. I'll have all the bundle offers there, and also on Craft Stashes there's loads of deals and stuff going on at the moment. As always, thank you for watching. I will have some other shutter card tutorials coming up now. You might want to watch those next. And if you're not subscribed and you've enjoyed today, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell, and that way you won't miss any future videos. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.